Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from CES 2025 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Joining me for this segment, we have Akash Palkhiwala. He is the CFO and COO of Nasdaq-listed Qualcomm. We're here to discuss the future of AI and how the company has diversified its businesses. It is great to have you with us. Welcome
Jill,
to Trade Talks.
Thanks for having me here. I'm excited.
It's a busy time for Qualcomm at CES.
Sure is.
You've had a number of announcements across the company's businesses. Can you summarize some of the news for us?
Sure. So the technology industry is going through a once-in-a-lifetime transformation with AI, and a lot of our announcements really reflect that transformation. So we talked about new products in automotive, in PC, in smart home, and maybe I'll just give a quick highlight of some of the announcements we had. In automotive, what's happening is we've become really the chipset of choice for automakers who are going through this incredible transformation of that industry. And so we announced new agreements with Carrier, Volkswagen, with Tata Group, and with Amazon, and a bunch of other new announcements as well. And we're just incredibly excited that we can offer connectivity, digital cockpit technologies, and ADAS, autonomous driving technologies, to all these OEMs. And Gen AI is getting integrated into these experiences, which just makes it just incredibly attractive to consumers, and we're really looking forward to bringing these use cases to consumers in new cars going forward. The second area is PCs. We announced a new chip that takes the advantages that we have in PCs, which is very long battery life, very strong processor performance, and we bring it to lower tier PCs. So approximately $600 devices will have these experiences in addition to AI leading performance. And then finally in smart home, we announced products that will enable device makers to integrate AI into the experiences in a way that it makes it a lot more user-friendly for the consumers and be able to do a lot of different things, use cases that they were not able to do before.
Yeah,
so excited about all of this.
That is exciting, and I think it's interesting that you're bringing these types of experiences to lower-end computers, as you mentioned, because that also democratizes the access to the technology that Qualcomm provides, and that seems to be a common theme for this year is accessibility and democratization for the end user. And it's also interesting because Qualcomm's business, you've really diversified across the past several years, and you recently updated your outlook at Qualcomm's Investment Day. How do you see Qualcomm evolving over the next several years?
Yeah, so we've gone through this very interesting transition. Of course, we started off as a connectivity company for smartphones. Now we've really become a computing company for all devices on the edge. So whether you think about a PC or an automotive, an AR, VR device, a phone, home devices, industrial devices, all these devices that sit on the edge of the network need and demand our technology. And so we bring together very strong processing performance, very strong connectivity roadmap, and now AI to all of these devices.
Yeah, which is interesting because Gen AI became a big part of the consumer vernacular a couple of years ago, but Qualcomm, AI is nothing new to you, and you've talked about your edge in AI leadership. So can you explain what that AI at the edge is? You alluded to it before, and why does that matter for investors?
Yeah, incredible, I think, opportunity for the industry, for us as well. There's two key things about AI that I'd like to highlight. First is our vision is that rather than just cloud AI, going forward, you're going to see hybrid AI. Yeah. So you're going to see AI on the device and AI in the cloud, and both will happen together sometimes in concert, or they'll happen individually. The reason why you should run AI on the device, it gives you benefits that the cloud cannot give you. It's very low cost, it gives you privacy and security, it gives you very low latency, and then there are certain use cases that sometimes you don't have network connectivity, and if you want to run an AI model, you have to do it on the device. So there's just a powerful set of reasons to do AI as much on the device as you do on the cloud. The second thing is our vision of the UI on devices going forward. AI is the new UI. Yep. So we think of an AI assistant as a way that people will interact with devices. So think about your phone, think about glasses you're wearing, a wearable device, a watch. And rather than have to use your fingers on a very small screen, you could speak to it in natural language like humans would understand, and it can respond to the request you're making, and AI is what enables this. So we just think this is this tremendous shift that's happening in user interfaces that'll go across all these devices.
And it's amazing how fast these things are happening. So when you think about Qualcomm's role in driving the future of AI as we enter 2025, I mean, you're already thinking about the next iteration of what these technologies are like.
Yeah, we're very excited. I mean, I think 25 is going to be the year when there will be broad recognition of these two trends, the on-device hybrid AI trend, and also the AI as the new UI trend. And we're going to start seeing it come across all these devices that we're participating in. And industrial is kind of an area that we don't talk about enough, but that is just getting ready. It is going to have their auto moment very soon. Mm-hmm. We're going to see all the devices that are used in industrial, as an example, cameras that are used in industrial use cases, any handheld devices that are used there, security devices that are used. All these are going to be transformed because of AI, and we're very excited to see
I mean, every
out.
vertical, every industry is essentially a tech company, or really integrating it into their strategy
right.
now. I mean, we have Corning right over here across from us, and you think of that as an industrial company. So it's amazing to see this transformation. Akash, appreciate your insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for joining me from CES. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.